Welcome to World Gita Day. Today we are joined by His Grace Suhrit Krishna, who has been serving ISKCON Auckland since 2003. He is architectural design by profession. At the same time, he teaches Bhakti Shastri and IBC course and also facilitates local Namata groups. So thank you, Babuji. How did you come across Bhagavad Gita?
Actually, I didn't come across Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita came across me. Many years back, during my marriage, actually, which happened in an ISKCON temple, because my father happened to do some service, and that was the only place that was available. The devotee who facilitated that whole process gave me a soft-bound Bhagavad Gita as it is. I took it from him. I brought it home. I put it in the showcase as it is.
But what influence did it happen in your life?
Yeah, so after I kept it as it was as it is for a period of time. And Krishna's arrangement from Bombay, where I first came across the devotees and I got the Bhagavad Gita, I came to Auckland in New Zealand, and I found that the local devotees here were shaved off their hair, and they were wearing dhotis, and they were sitting in a temple and preaching the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to predominantly an Indian audience. And that made me wonder, how come these people are so committed, and what is it that really attracts them to this? I just was spellbound. And then slowly, Krishna's arrangement, we went to these Namha programs. And then the book that I had kept as it is opened up, and till date it is open, and I hope and pray it remains open.
As you came from India, there are so many different versions of Bhagavad Gita. So, what makes this Bhagavad Gita from by Bhakti Vedanta Swami different?
Very good question. So, why is this Bhagavad Gita that is called as it is? How is it different? Well, just for the records, when Srila Prabhupada wrote this Bhagavad Gita, this is way back in 1965, there were about more than 650 editions of Bhagavad Gita. So it was not, Bhagavad Gita itself was not new, but as you can imagine, the fruit is known by the taste. So if the fruit is good, that means the tree is good, and if the tree is good, the seed must have been good. So similarly, when we read Bhagavad Gita, the fruit of reading Bhagavad Gita is to become devoted to Krishna. And none of these books actually achieved that goal. So we can understand that they were there in the market, but it was just some personal interpretation of the writers who presented their personal views and speculations, which did not appeal to the heart of people. But when Prabhupada, he wrote it, it was not his speculation, it was not his understanding, but he brought the understanding of the acharyas, of his own guru, of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur and all the acharyas in Parampara, and he presented that knowledge in an easy to understand way so that people can connect to that message and become devoted to Krishna. And the testimony is, as I said, the sweetness of the fruit. What is that sweetness? See the number of devotees that have happened after Prabhupada wrote that book. Even after Prabhupada left the planet, there are just devotees happening left, right, center. This is just proof of the fact that a pure, potent, powerful message can only be brought by a person who can be a good facilitator to carry from the source to give people at large. That's why it's as it is.
Right. So, as you've been teaching Bhakti Shastri for such a long period of time, what is your favorite verse and why the verse?
Many favorite verses, but one verse that really caught my attention, and it's still my favorite, and a lot of the devotees, they find this, is the last verse of Bhagavad Gita. is very easy to memorize, and it's got 4 things that Krishna mentions that you will get as soon as you connect yourself to Krishna. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Patho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Sri Vijayo Bhutir, Dhruva Nitir Matir Mama. So Krishna says that in fact Sanjaya says that wherever there is Krishna and wherever there is Arjun, meaning wherever there is the Supreme Lord and whenever there is his pure devotee, 4 things happen. Sri, Vijaya, Bhuti, Dhruva Niti. So Sri, there's always opulence. You'll never have any problems in your needs being fulfilled. Sri, Vijaya, you'll always be victorious. Third, Sri, Vijaya, Bhuti, extraordinary power. We are always wanting help, but Krishna is there to give us that help. Not only give us help, give us extraordinary power to do what we want to do. And fourth, morality. So as soon as we connect ourselves to Gita, these 4 things are by default given to us. What do we do?
Totally true. So, how is Gita relevant in today's time?
Gita is relevant throughout history of mankind. We say that Bhagavad Gita is a message of yesteryears, but Gita talks about a holistic development to ensure that we've got a healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy spirit. Now, are these 3 things time bound? Means people in the past they wanted it, but now we don't want. Do you not want a healthy body? Do you not want a healthy mind? Do you not want a healthy spirit? Well, if you want it, Bhagavad Gita has the answers to it. So it is the most relevant manual of life that you can get today. And especially in a place like New Zealand where there is a maximum number of cow slaughters, you also have devotees here who are turning the table slowly by not slaughtering cows, but by worshipping them as favorites of Lord Krishna. So there's a long way to go, but Bhagavad Gita will take us there.
But for younger generations, those who are new to this knowledge, what will be your message for them?
Younger generations, they need something exciting. And what could be more exciting than a war scene where the hero is wanting to fight and suddenly fails? And out of nowhere, his own charioteer takes charge and gives him just that knowledge in 40 minutes and makes him effective in doing his duty. So from a complete failure, he became a complete success. So how to be successful in life is what the young generation needs, and Bhagavad Gita can completely fulfill that need.
Great, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for taking your time out. And now we will continue with our program. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.